A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a bold and controversial move, President Donald Trump has proposed to claw back nearly $5 billion in foreign aid that Congress had previously approved. This unprecedented action, which utilizes a rarely invoked procedure known as a pocket rescission, has sparked outrage and concern among lawmakers from both parties, raising the specter of a potential government shutdown as the end of the fiscal year approaches. The proposal, announced on August 29, 2025, outlines 15 specific rescissions totaling $4.9 billion, targeting funding for the State Department, the U.S. Agency for International Development, USAID, and various international assistance programs. Trump's administration claims that this maneuver is within his constitutional powers, citing the Impoundment Control Act, which allows the president to propose budget rescissions. However, critics argue that this tactic undermines Congress's authority over fiscal matters and could lead to significant diplomatic ramifications. Senator Susan Collins, a Republican and chair of the Senate Appropriations Committee, has voiced strong opposition to the president's plans, labeling them unlawful and a clear violation of the Constitution's allocation of the power of the purse to Congress. Collins emphasized that any rescission of appropriated funds must receive congressional approval, particularly when the fiscal year is nearing its end. The political climate surrounding this proposal is fraught with tension, as it not only threatens to derail bipartisan negotiations aimed at preventing a government shutdown, but also raises questions about Trump's commitment to working collaboratively with Congress. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer has expressed that the president's unilateral actions are indicative of a broader pattern of rejecting bipartisanship, further complicating the already contentious political landscape. The ramifications of this decision extend beyond domestic politics. Trump's cuts to foreign aid could have dire consequences for international relations and humanitarian efforts. Critics warn that slashing funding for programs designed to assist vulnerable populations abroad could exacerbate global crises and undermine U.S. influence on the world stage. This situation is particularly alarming given the historical context of foreign aid, which has been a cornerstone of U.S. foreign policy since the Cold War, aimed at fostering stability and goodwill in developing nations. As lawmakers grapple with the implications of Trump's proposal, the clock is ticking towards September 30th, the deadline for federal funding. With the potential for a government shutdown looming, the urgency for bipartisan cooperation is greater than ever. The stakes are high, not just for the political parties involved, but for the millions of Americans who rely on government services and the international communities that depend on U.S. aid. As this story unfolds, the political ramifications of Trump's foreign aid cut will undoubtedly be felt across the nation and around the globe, prompting a renewed debate about the role of government in foreign assistance and the balance of power between the presidency and Congress. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.